way in Indiana. Now, we're on a tour. It's called the Overdrive Tour. And to be clear with you, that is not the concert that you're seeing right now. That's a show you might go to a bigger city, to a music venue, to see original music, all kinds of great stuff in that show. But we're doing this one. This is a different one. We put it together specifically for groups like y'all, because we realize that we have been positively influenced or impacted by bands and artists throughout our lives. We thought it would be a cool way to pay that forward when we're on tour, to be able to share more of our music with groups like you and students and that kind of thing. And so we're doing that tonight. Now, one of the reasons we're excited about this show is because in this one we get to do some stuff that we don't normally get to do in our normal touring concert. One of those things is we're going to give you some of the inspiration or stories behind some of our music tonight. But before we even get to that, we want you to know that this is an interactive show. We want to work together. And one of the ways we're going to do that is by shaking it up a little bit and let you all decide the winner of a dance-off. Yeah. So who's going to be in the dance-off? That's the question. Who's got the skills? Who's got some moves? You got some moves right there? Come on up. Come on up. All right, that's one. Come up here. All right. Now. Yeah, you right there. Come on up. Yeah. Come on. All right, I got one. I got two. Are you sure? Get up here, come on. I got three, that's good, okay.
Why didn't you have this right? Why didn't you
Let me get my people up here, come on up here, don't be shy. Now, I need you to tell me your first name.
Josh,
we got Josh right here. What's your name? Shelby and...
Nora.
Josh, Shelby, and Nora right here on stage with me. Now, here's what's gonna happen. We're gonna kick into a song. When we kick into this song, don't dance right away, okay? I'll tell you when. Because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come to each one of you, one at a time. I'm gonna tap you on the shoulder and I'm gonna say go. When I tell you to go, you're gonna show us a short dance, just like a couple of moves. It's like a preview of what's coming up next. Then, after you've all gone once, I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna say go again. And when I say go again, you're all going to dance at the same time, head to head, toe to toe, leaving it all on the dance floor. All right, here we go. We can hear this way. Don't be shy. Right there. You stand right there. All right, now, first thing we gotta do is take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. Let it out. Shake it out a little bit. Loosen it up. All right, let's hold something right now. Here we go. On your right. Get set. Go. Who wins this thing? So here's how you're going to tell me who you think should win. I'm going to hold my hand above each contestant's head one at a time. When I do that, you need to tell me who you think should win based on your screaming, cheering, yelling, clapping, shouting, applause, whatever you got to do volume-wise to tell me that that contestant wins. So if you think that winner is Josh, let me hear you. If you think that winner is Shelby, let me hear you. And if you think that winner is Nora, let me hear you. All right. Y'all have spoken. Your voices have been heard. And you have declared the 2024 Dance-Off Champion to be none other than Nora! All of our dancers did a great job, so give them all a great big round of applause for coming up. All right, now, as they're getting back to their places, here's the thing, I hope you're enjoying the show so far, I hope that's true, but what I gotta say right now on a more serious note is this, I personally believe that we can take this up a notch, all right? Because there's a group of people, they don't want to be outdone by students. So, Officer Sims, would you come over here for me, please? Hey, come on over here. Deputy Pendleton, would you come over here for me, please? Come on over here. Come on over here. Let's talk for a minute. Now, hey, here's the thing. These folks don't want to be outdone by students on this one, so what we're going to do is we're going to give these officers, we're going to give them an opportunity, some would say of a lifetime, to do what our students just did. We're going to have another dance-off right here, right now. All right? So, officers, here's how it's going to work. Sing song, you've already got a head start. We're going to go one at a time, and then after you've both gone, you'll both dance at the same time. We'll see who's got the moves, all right? So here we go. First thing, though, officers. First thing, we got to stretch it out a little bit, okay? Come on. Get yourselves loosened up here, because we don't want no injuries up here. I'm still talking about it right away. Okay. On your mark. Get set. Go. Ready? Go. That was a great start, y'all. But I know you got more. So when I say go, you show us everything you got. On your mark. Get set. Yeah. I don't know if we just saw a dance off an audition for the Wiggles. Hey, I'm just going to say, based on what we just saw, I think everybody just won tonight. So give a great big round of applause for All right. Now, as they get back to their spots, I told you a minute ago that the part of what makes this show unique for us is that we get to give you some of the inspirational stories behind some of our original music. And the story I'm about to tell you actually takes place when I was working one of the coolest jobs that I've ever had in my life. I was working for a company called Royal Caribbean Cruise Lines. I worked on a cruise ship, and my job was youth staff. Now that basically means that I got paid money to travel around the world and throw dodgeballs at small children. It was a great job. Now, not only was the job fun, but they put me on a ship that was based out of Sydney, Australia. All right, now that's a city that's famous for the opera house and kangaroos and classic cinematic films like Finding Nemo, right? So we started there, and we also went to a whole bunch of other places. One of them was New Zealand. I got to go to New Zealand. I went to Tasmania. That's the real Tasmanian devil while I was there. We went to a group of islands in the South Pacific Ocean called French Polynesia. And while I was there, I went swimming with sharks, and then we went to Hawaii and Alaska, and all kinds of other places while I was working this job. Now, people go on cruises because they want to have a good time, right? They go on vacation, they want to get away from everyday life. And cruise ships are a really fun environment. During the day, you can often get off the ship. You can see amazing scenery, beautiful beaches, go on adventures and excursions we don't even have in the United States. And then at night, they've got Broadway-style shows and game shows. They've got themed parties. Sometimes they have parties just for the crew, so we get a chance to relax and have some fun. It's a really fun environment, but sometimes on a cruise ship, that fun environment can, get a little bit out of hand. Sometimes cruise ships, they might be known as like the Las Vegas of the seas, like what happens on a ship stays on a ship kind of a thing. And, well, here's the thing. One thing that can take over on cruise ships in not a great way is alcohol, right? Like when people go on a cruise, like if they can come up with any reason or excuse to drink and drink a lot, they're going to take it. Like the first day on board, they got to start fast because time is limited all the way to the last night. They're celebrating being there, going back to the real world tomorrow, going to drink it up even more. It's crazy how much people drink on a cruise ship. Now, knowing that I was going to have an opportunity to see and experience a lot of things that many people only ever get to see online or in movies, I realized I didn't want anything to distract me from those experiences. So before I even left for the trip, for the job, I made a simple decision that while I was there, I just wasn't going to get into the whole drinking thing, right? Simple decision, made up my mind, moved on with my life. And then I got to the ship. And now that decision, it's not at a distance anymore. It's going to be put to the test. And as I would tell people about this decision I made, they'd find out, I got some interesting responses to that choice. Like most people, it was like, cool, you do your thing, we'll do our thing, we'll still be friends, still go out to parties, still hang out together, no problem, you do you. The second group of people, they were a little bit confused at first. Like we'd be talking, they'd say, hey, can I get you a drink? And that's super nice. So I said, yeah, can I get some soda or water or something like that? And they'd look back at me with this puzzled look on their face and be like, no, seriously, what do you want to drink? Like that stuff didn't count. But then there's a third group of people, this one guy in particular, I won't forget this guy, because as we were talking, he found out about this decision I made, and one of the first things he said to me was, that's it, before we're done on this ship, we are getting you drunk. I'm standing there thinking, like, what am I supposed to say to that? Like how am I supposed to respond? Like, I've just told you a decision I've made for my own life, a personal decision, and you're like, no, you're not going to do that. You're going to do what I want you to do because it's a big deal to me, and that's just how it is. Well, in the end, I did stick with my decision. It never got me drunk, and I saw my decision affirmed in a number of other ways. For one thing, I had to stand by and watch as some of my friends made some really stupid decisions, stupid choices because they were drinking too much. I had other friends and coworkers on board that got fired from their jobs and kicked off the ship when alcohol was involved sometimes. And on the other hand, when I was done working there, I could look back at my entire time and say, hey, never once has alcohol gotten in the way of anything I wanted to experience while I was here. So that decision worked out. But for real, we did not come the whole way here today just so we could say, don't drink. Because we know that's a decision that you have to make. And we honestly hope that you make a wise one when it comes to that. But the bigger point of this whole story is that from now to the rest of your lives, you will be faced with decisions. And sometimes people are going to try to just make your choice for you. They're just going to assume what you're going to do. Like on the cruise ship, it was just assumed I was going to be part of the whole drinking thing. It wasn't if, it was when. Or maybe it's assumed that you're going to, follow a certain path in life because that's your family's always done. Or maybe it's assumed that you're going to do it with your friends or people your age and do it just because that's how it is. But too often in those times we forget that we have an opportunity to choose to make decisions that are good and that are right, regardless of what anybody else thinks or says. And so it comes down to this. Are you going to just let other people dictate what you do and assume what you're going to do? Or are you going to think for yourself? Are you going to make those decisions that are good and that are right? That's up to you, and you get to choose. And that's what this song's about. It's called Everything Matters. All right, hey, one more story before we get to the end of the show, and this actually takes place before I was in this band. I had already been playing music and writing music and performing for a little while. And when I was at that point in my life, I got to a place where I started to ask, well, what's next? Like, what's after this? Like, how do I get to the next level of a music career? Well, while I was in that place, I actually got an email from the TV show America's Got Talent. And in that email, they were asking me to come do something called a booked audition. Now, let me explain what that is. Have you ever seen some of these talent shows on TV? A lot of times at the beginning of the season, they'll show you that massive line of people outside the building, right? It's going down the block. They're waiting hours and hours and all day just to get in to do their audition. Well, a booked audition meant that I got to skip the line and go right in and do an audition. So this is an incredible opportunity. I'm like, man, this could be great. I don't know if you knew this or not, but the winner of America's Got Talent gets $1 million. They get to headline shows in Las Vegas. They get TV exposure. Like, it is a boost to anybody's career. So I'm like, okay, what an opportunity. Let's go do this thing. So this audition took place in New York City. All right, so I go to New York City to do this audition, and something else you need to know about these kind of shows is that not everyone who auditions for the show gets to audition in front of the celebrity judges. There are multiple rounds before you get there. So I get to New York City, and I go to the first round. Turns out the first round is in this little room in front of one guy sitting behind a table. I just got to sing some songs in front. So I sing a couple of songs. He thinks about it a second. He gets back to me, and he says, all right, I'm going to send you to the next round. One down. This is great, right? So I get to move to the next round. Second round. Turns out this is a little bit bigger of a room. There's now 2 tables and 5 or 6 people sitting behind those tables, and I got to sing in front of them. So I sing a couple of songs for them. They talk amongst themselves. They think about it for a second. They get back to me, and they say, we're going to send you to the next round. Now, even better now, because not only is this 2 rounds down, I'm moving forward, but the next round, that's the live taping in front of the celebrity judges. So I'm going there. Now, as I'm getting ready to do that audition, one of the producers of the show came up to me. He's like, man, the judges are going to love you. Just get out there and do your thing. So the third round of auditions, not a little room anymore. I'm into this massive, beautiful theater. It's called the Hammerstein Ballroom Theater. It's a beautiful theater in downtown New York. There's a massive stage, thousands of people in the audience. And I step out on the stage to start doing my act. I start playing the song. As I'm playing it, if you've seen any of these shows, you've seen this before. You've seen like the act is going, the audience likes what they're seeing. They start standing up and cheering and clapping. That's happening while I'm performing. It couldn't be going any better. So I finished the song. Now it's time to talk to the judges who get to tell me if I'm going to the next round. Now by this time, I've been through 2 rounds and gotten yeses. I've gotten into a 3rd round. The producer's like, the judges are gonna love you, get out there and do your thing. I'm like riding this thing really high, and I get out to the stage, I'm like, all right, let's do this. This could not have gone better. So let's get these 3 yeses. I got a shot to win this thing. So I step out on the stage. There's a big old X on that stage. And I start talking to the judges. First judge starts giving his commentary. And then it comes time for his official answer, yes or no, am I going to the next round? And he looked at me, and he said no. Now, to be honest with you, that was a little bit of a surprise, all right? This is not how this was supposed to go. I don't know if you missed the memo or what, but that was supposed to be a yes, and it was a no. Forget that guy, let's move to the next judge. So, I start talking to the next judge. She gives some commentary. She starts complimenting the act. I'm like, that's more like it. Here we go. So it comes time for her official answer. And she looked at me, and she said, no.
Why?
So now I'm starting to calculate what's going on in my mind, because that's 2 no's. They were supposed to be yeses. Somehow they didn't get the memo, and now I've got 2 no's, and right now there's only 3 judges, and so it's best out of 3, like 2 out of 3 no's. Like that means it doesn't even matter what the next guy says, because it's already a no. But just to make it official, I talked to the 3rd judge, and he looked at me and he said no too. And that was it. I had to walk off the stage and then just go home. And to be honest with you, I was like absolutely devastated. Like I was totally crushed. Like this was supposed to be it. This was supposed to be this amazing opportunity, an opportunity of a lifetime. And it was going so well. All these rounds down, the producers said they're going to like me. And then in a matter of seconds, with the opinion of 3 people, I go from one of the greatest opportunities of my life to one of the biggest disappointments I've ever had. Now, I just want to take a second to just say this. Some of you in this room, even if you've never auditioned for a show, you know what that feels like. You've faced some disappointments already in your life. And if I'm being honest with you, if you haven't yet, you will. Because stuff happens in our lives out of our control. Stuff happens that it just is what it is, and things go wrong. So I found myself in this place that I've got to ask myself a question. What am I going to do now? Like, do I just listen to what those people had to say to me? Do I just hang up music and be done with it because of what they said, because of that experience? Or do I keep pursuing music and do I keep moving forward? Well, I did keep singing, and little by little and step by step over a couple of years, I finally got connected to this band, and together we've been able to have this incredibly fun and successful music career. We've played in front of thousands of people all over the country. We've done a tour in Europe. We've opened for Grammy-winning artists. We've had songs on the radio, won songwriting competitions. It's been an absolute blast, and without that opportunity, none of it would have happened if I had just quit right then. And to be honest with you, looking back, I can see that possibly going to Las Vegas and winning that show may have taken me down a path that I didn't even want. And I may not have had some of the opportunities that I've just loved with this band. It might not have happened had I actually gone on. But I say all of that to y'all to say this. You're going to have disappointments and you're going to have struggles in your life. And when those things happen, you've got to ask yourself a question. And your answer to this question will steer the trajectory of your life. And it comes down to this. When you face the obstacles and the disappointments and the struggles and the hurdles, are you going to let those things drag you down? Or are you going to let them drive you forward? By letting them ignite a passion and a fire inside of you that motivates you. That motivates you to make the best decisions for your life no matter what obstacle or struggle comes up in your way. Are you going to let them drag you down? Or are you going to let them drive you forward? That's what this song's about. It's called Fire. I can feel the shadow crawling, creeping like a bad dream. I can feel the darkness calling, silent with a cold scream. Futures and the skies now murder, and the past now danger, and the skies now expecting the rise. I'm falling, I don't feel like breaking down again, walls are caving in. This is not couple of things. One, our names, you know our band name, it's D.A.R.E, but you can have our names too. My name is Ryan, I'm originally from the state of Pennsylvania. This guy over here, he plays keys, plays electric guitar, he's originally from the state of Michigan, and his name is Jeff. Everybody say hi, Jeff. This guy over here, he goes a little crazy on those drums. He's originally from the state of North Carolina, and his name is Christian. Everybody say yo, Christian. Now, if you have social media, please we would be honored if you follow us. Pick your favorite platform. Doesn't matter which one. Our name is the same. It's D.A.R.E Online, one word. You can find out when we're doing new things as a band, and we're dropping new music, and we're going to be doing our other concert around town. You come see one of those. Follow us on social media. You can stream our music for free. Pick your favorite streaming platform. We're there. Just look up D.A.R.E. You can hear more of our songs there. And here's something else I want y'all to know. If you have a phone, go ahead and get it out. We're going to show you this QR code right here. Let me tell you about what's going to happen with that QR code. When you go to that page, you have an opportunity to put your name and your email address in to join what we call the D.A.R.E. Now, the D.A.R.E gives you access to exclusive content. We're going to be dropping a new song in like a week and a half, and you will get access to that song before everybody else. If you sign up there, we do giveaways, and we do all kinds of stuff. We get to interact with you more if you put your email address on that page, all right? So we're looking forward to that. Also, if you put your name and your email address on that page tonight, we're going to be picking someone from that list of people that signs up to win a free t-shirt and an autographed CD that we will send to you when we find you as the winner on that. All right, so I'm going to give you just a few more seconds on that, all right? If you can't pick it up, you can zoom in, I don't know, tap the QR code, it'll get there, all right? Get there, put your name, put your email address in there. We'll be honored if you join us in the D.A.R.E. All right, now, next thing. That's it, right? I got all this stuff. Yeah, okay. Now it's time to pick this party back up, all right? We're going to do some songs. I want you guys to help us out with this if you know them. As a matter of fact, let's make it a little more fun. Go ahead and stand up wherever you are. Come on, loosen up a little bit. It's time to do this thing. don't know the words to. That's okay. Let me tell you how to get away with it and still look good, okay? All you have to do is one, start yelling the word watermelon over and over and over, okay? No one can hear you, your mic's not on. Just yell it, okay? Yell watermelon over and over. Then, when it's your turn, you yell watermelon, put a smile on your face, and you run out here on stage, and you jump around and move around. It looks like you're the new lead singer, okay? Trust me on that. Now, you guys out here, just because you're not on stage doesn't mean you don't have a job. You have new lead singers up there, up here, so you gotta support them, show them some love, let them know you're with them. First way you gotta show them is by standing up. Get up on your feet, come on. Let them know you're with them, come on.
zoinks, scoop. I'm on like 46 minutes of recording right now. This is gonna make a good content. Good content.